Because if anyone knows basic history, this region is made up of made up countries. Countries that didn't exist before, as in the entities, not the people. The people, of course, they're natives and indigenous, and they've been there for over 1,000 years, which is enough time to call a place home, I think, unlike Israelis, whom have been away for 2,000 years, specifically the Ashkenazi group, which is in Europe, Ashkenazi and the Sephardi in Southern Europe, and they just like came. They totally look different. They're not from the region. They have nothing to do with it, other than their religion is Judaism, and even that we don't even know like ethnically how much Canaanite DNA. For those of you who don't know, Canaan is the historical name of what Palestine is today, and it's basically a Semitic culture and people, and that's where initial Israelites and those whom the Palestinians are descended from, they're all Canaanites. So we don't know how much Canaanite DNA is in these Europeans, but phenotype is not like the genotype. Genotype is what your genes are comprised of. Phenotype is what's your physical look. Physical. So phenotypically, they are European. They don't look like us. So the Levant in general, yes, where majority is not dark skinned, but not the European. Like when you see a typical European, which is like the high occurrence of green or blue or gray eyes, a brown, light brown, blonde hair, it's rare in our region. And even the features look different. And please don't take these words as racism. It's just stating things as it is. There is an actual science called ethnogenesis, and it is how ethnicity is developed and where people originate from. And this matters in this context because if you listen to the Zionists and how they justify their atrocities and their whole fake history, because it's all based on fabrications, they always go to that. They always go to that. Like, we were there and we had to leave, we were exiled, and now we're coming back. Yeah, of course. And what about those who are there? Even let's say, rhetorically, let's just accept that. What about the indigenous population? They're not even the ones who kicked you out. So why are you doing what you're doing to them? What justifies that? But no, history only begins on October the 7th. And before October the 7th, in the 2014 attack, history begins only back then. And even before that. Just absurd.